welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. Today's video is sort of more fitness related, as I haven't done sort of any health and lifestyle kind of videos for a little while now, so I did want to do a health and fitness lifestyle related video for you guys today and give you some tips on how to stay motivated to work out throughout the autumn season. It's definitely a time of year that most people either lack the motivation to work out or can't be bothered to as much, just because the weather starts to get colder, it gets darker earlier, particularly as you're leading into the winter. You just don't really feel like it, and you just feel like having nice cozy days in and really not doing much at all. At least in summer, when the weather's nice, it encourages you to get out and you want to leave the house and you feel a lot more motivated to work out and go to the gym or go to a class or whatever it may be. However, at this time of year, with the dark, dreary weather, just in general in life, you can feel a lot less motivated. So I thought I would share with you my top 5 tips on how to stay motivated to work out throughout this autumnal season. So tip number 1 is to vary your workouts. So by this I mean just keep a whole range of different things going. You don't just have to go to the gym, you don't just have to go for runs all the time. Find a variety of classes, different things you can do. You can do like yoga, Pilates, more calming workouts, or you can do high intensity training. I recently tried boxercise, and that's something completely new and different I've never tried before. But there's honestly now so many different types of fitness classes out there and so many different forms of exercise and things that you can try and discover what you like. If you have something, even if there's only 1 or 2 particular classes or ways of working out or things that you really enjoy, then that is great, because you're going to be so much more motivated to do them. You're going to want to do them because you know like how much you enjoy it and how much you want to do it as well. So a great way to do this at first is just to try out loads of different things. Not everything's going to be your thing, you're not going to enjoy everything, but it's just a one-off, once in your life that you've ever had to do that, and then you'll know as well that it's just not for you and that's not your thing, which is completely fine. But unless you try out different things, you're never going to end up figuring out what is for you and what you do like and enjoy and feel really passionate about. Also, by varying your workouts, it ensures that you don't get bored and end up doing the same thing all the time, which can very quickly become very repetitive and very dull. So changing things up a bit, even doing different classes each week and then rotating through them and going back to them a few weeks later, that can also help to just really keep it interesting and keep it different and keep you motivated. Tip number 2 is to pre-plan your workouts that you're going to do for that week. Typically at the weekend, usually on a Sunday, I will plan out my week in terms of work, things that I've got going on at uni, events that are happening, and also what fitness classes are on, what days I want to go to the gym, what days I might go for a run. And I like to plan this out in advance, because that way you're more likely to also do it. You know what you've got coming up. The night before, you can get your stuff out ready. Also, if you book a class, you're more likely to go to it, because usually there's a cancellation fee or some kind of fee for not turning up. And so on that Sunday, I will choose what days there's classes on that look fun or look like ones that I might want to do, or the ones that I go to all the time because I know that I enjoy them already, and I'll book into all of those classes. And then on other days, I'll look at which days I will want to go to the gym maybe, and maybe what kind of gym workout I want to do, depending on what classes I've booked and sort of what area of the body I might want to work more in the gym the day that I do go, or also what days I might want to go out for a run. So that is very much weather dependent at this time of year. So I find that pre-planning your workouts is a great way to go out for a run and make the most of the days when it is the nicer weather, because you can look into what days are going to be better and then not book classes on those days, or plan to do some other kind of workout, and then you actually get out and enjoy the like slightly nicer weather whenever you can, or at least the drier weather, and actually get out and get outside and get some fresh air as well. So by pre-planning what days you're going to get out when it is slightly better weather, at least you know that you're going to get out of the house as well some days, because even if you are just going to a class or something, you do have to get out and leave the house, but then you're inside as well. So it's nice to know that you've got a good balance of indoor workouts, but then 1 or 2 days a week when you can get outside as well. Tip number 3 is to also try out doing at-home workouts. Definitely at this time of year, we all get it where you just don't feel motivated to leave the house. You just really don't want to, especially if it's chucking down with rain or freezing cold outside. You just want to stay nice and wrapped up and cozy indoors. But if you at least try at-home workouts, these can only be like 15-20 minutes of your day that you spend on this. And there's some great channels, particularly on YouTube, where you can find some amazing at-home workouts. And not only will these be great for when you're working out at home, but then they also give you some ideas and motivation for different exercises and things to try out when you go to the gym next time, and you can try and integrate some of the new exercises that you learn from the at-home workouts into your gym workouts too. So it kind of acts as like a double of an actual form of a workout, and also teaching you new and exciting exercises to try next time that you go to the gym, so that you keep switching up your gym workouts as well on gym days and don't end up doing the same thing when you're at the gym every day. Some of my favourite at-home workout YouTube channels have definitely got to be The Body Coach and also Fitness Blender. I'd say those two are probably the two that I mainly use, and then also occasionally on Sarah's day, she does post some fitness tutorials or workouts as well, but not on a complete regular basis, as that's not just the basis of her channel. So I will occasionally use some of hers as well. But yeah, definitely The Body Coach and Fitness Blender are my main two, I would say. I'll link both of those channels down below, as well as Sarah's day, so you can head over and check them out. Tip number 4 is to find someone to work out with or go to classes with, as you can really help to motivate each other. Generally, if I go to the gym, I do work out by myself. I've never really had a workout partner or someone I go to the gym with, and I quite like working out by myself, but then I've never tried working out with someone, so I don't know if I would prefer that even. But I know a lot of people say that when they go to the gym with someone, they really help to motivate each other, and you can get kind of competitive with each other, and yeah, you sort of get that competitive nature going, which motivates both of you, and you really both sort of like push yourself more as well, and it keeps it more fun and more interesting, and then it turns it into a social event as well. You may get to see someone who before you only got to see really like every now and again. However, if you manage to plan a workout session each week where you meet up, then you get to see them more often as well. And then also the same goes for going to classes, especially when you're trying out new ones that you've never done before. You may feel a bit scared about going to try them out, but at least if you've got someone else with you who you know and you know well, and they've never done it either, or maybe only done it once or twice before, it can be a great comfort thing and a great motivator for actually going to the class as well. So definitely trying to find someone who's interested in the same kind of classes or workouts as you is a really useful motivational thing to have. And my last tip, tip number 5, is to think about how good you'll feel afterwards. I'm pretty sure you can relate that when I say on those days when you just don't quite have the motivation or feel like getting out, once you have gone out and you've gone to a class and really enjoyed it or really had a good workout session at the gym, you come back and you feel so good, and for the rest of the day you just feel so good as well. Honestly, makes the tone for the rest of the day just feel so good and so positive, and gives you like that extra energy boost and sort of good feel for the rest of the day. Generally, because I do work out in the morning, although with uni as well now, I often go to a lot of the evening classes that are on too, which can actually really help, I think, in the evening after you've had a long stressful day of work. It's something else to do. You're no longer having to be mentally drained of just having to work and think and do loads of writing or reading or whatever it may be, and you get moving about and it feels so good as well. It's quite a nice way to end the day in a way too. So you can find out your workout time, decide whether you're better in the morning or evening, or at the moment I'm doing kind of a mixture of both, just depending when classes are. But definitely remember that rewarding feeling afterwards, and it can really push you to go and do it, and then at the end of it you'll prove yourself right, and you'll just realise how good you really do feel for the rest of the day, or just feel so good after having had a stressful, hectic day at work as well. So those were my top 5 tips for staying motivated to work out during the autumnal colder months and season. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it useful. Definitely let me know if you've taken on board any of these tips down below in the comments, or if you found this video useful at all, or if you've got your own tips as well, then add them down below in the comments, as it'd be really really interesting to read some of those. Be sure to smash a big thumbs up on this video if you did enjoy it, so that I know you did, as well as clicking on that little red subscribe button down below if you're new to my channel. And also don't forget to tap on that notifications bell so that you're notified whenever I upload, and I'll be sure to see you very soon with a brand new video. Bye!